Carrie. I'm your oldest aunt. Not oldest. Eldest aunt. We are on the road right now from Charleston, South Carolina to Savannah, Georgia. Mom came down to visit me because I live right now in Augusta, Georgia. So you can pull out Google Maps and find those someday. So I'm supposed to read you a story. So I got the story, Dragons Are Lonely. It's written by John Ransom Lewis, who was the Nobel Poet Laureate in Georgia in 1974. So he's a local author. It's kind of a poem, and I'm not really good at reading poetry, so it's probably not the greatest story. Alright, so first picture is a sad dragon. Alright. That dragons are lonely, there's little doubt, for they are frightfully misunderstood. Seldom are dragons seen about, for they keep to the silence of the wood. In cold, damp caves and lonely glens, a dragon spends his lonely hours. He'd like to share them with a friend, to romp and play and pick the flowers. He'd gladly offer 1,000 pardons to maidens he's frightened, just being friendly. He'd offer them toys and generous cartoons, or cookies or bags of cotton candy. He wistfully watches children playing, hoping the games are -1, but no one ever thinks of saying, "Come on, Big D, join the fun." Dragons are timid, dragons are shy, never are pushy, and mean they're not. There is more to a dragon than meets the eye, though even that is quite a lot. A dragon can be very good, even behaving like an angel, but a dragon so often is misunderstood that he must get used to being lonely. Alright, next picture. More dragons. Dragons are dragons. I am a dragon, Dudley's my name, and most of my family look the same. I try to be friendly, I try to be nice. I've tried at least once and possibly twice. I smile and I wave at all the wood folk, but I know by their looks they think I'm a joke. So I sniff a black smoke and I snort a blue flame and I shout to them all, "Dudley's my name." And everyone cowers and many turn green. I'm the most dreadful dragon they've ever seen. Dragons are stubborn. Though a dragon may live in a damp, dark cave or on a hill that's topped with a steeple, a dragon who commonly misbehaves is only as lonely as people. It isn't his heart that is cold as ice, but his head that's stubborn as stone, that keeps the dragon from seeming nice and makes him so alone. Lots of pictures on this page. Dragons are jokesters. Dragons are cheerful, they like to smile, but well, they're practical jokers once in a while. Now a dragon's joke is not so small, since a dragon's joke includes him all. So when there's a dragon closer than a mile, a sense of humor is well worthwhile. Dragons can be friendly. I'm a friendly dragon as friendly goes, and I let friends twitch and tickle my nose. I try not to snort, for I know it would hurt to sneeze them hard into the dirt. I allow them to climb and slide down my tail, for I haven't the splinters of a banister rail. And I hold very still as the children play, for a swish of my tail would bounce them away. Dragons at play. Dragons are playful, they like playing games, like hopscotch and seesaw and some without names. And while quite good at giant stab, hide and seeks and doubt, there's so much to hide, something always sticks out. dragon may look like an angel, while he may be a devil at heart, so it's best to beware of a devil may care little dragon right from the start. Wobbly dragon. When a dragon rides the carousel, it wobbles as he rides it, and when he leaves the carousel, he wobbles there beside it. Dragons are dreamers. A dragon has dreams like little boys' dreams, and he is the idol of maidens within them, who hold to him tightly as he stands uprightly to face the whole world to defend them. The dragon's a loner who doesn't like crowds. He takes long walks, and he lies in clover. What better place to scheme and dream while watching the cloud dragon circling over? When a dragon is mending his leaky roof with a flagon of tar that's hot and steaming, he watches the sky with his mind aloof, and he's apt to forget his work in dreaming. A dragon's a hero, a dragon's a brat, depending upon whose point of view, his parents or the mate of his dreams. The dragon's a dreamer, the same as you. In defense of dragons. I've never known a maiden yet mistreated by a dragon met. In any woodland, swamp, or cove, perhaps an accidental shove? I guess it's a forced rhyme there. Shove. Has been exaggerated thus until it's stirred up quite a fuss, but rarely would a dragon's mood allow him to be quite so rude. Though all fair maidens may be game for knights in armor broad of fame, it isn't likely the dragon's snare of which the maiden must beware. So many pranks with dragons blamed have been the mischief of knights unnamed, that I always tend to have a doubt when dragons and knights are both about. In fact, I've learned from reliable sources, from the horses' mouths of the knight's own horses, that St. George was a cad, for the dragon he slew was coming unarmed to the maiden's rescue. I never met a dragon I didn't like. If a dragon is stuffy or a dragon is curt, if a dragon is clean or dirty as dirt, or good as gold or bad as trash, that even the trash maker wouldn't mash. It's still as when I meet the little tyke. It's still as when I was a little tyke.
Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
There's a vehicle stopped on the shoulder ahead. It's still as when I was a little tyke, I never met a dragon I didn't like. If a dragon acts in such dragonly ways as showing his temper but hiding his praise, or thumping his chest and talking tough, a dragon is a dragon, which is bad enough. But knowing dragons, I have to say, a dragon seldom acts any other way. If a dragon grows up and still is bad, or has some problems, or maybe is sad, or fusses and fumes and threatens to fight, or stays out much too late as night, or tracks in mud, even goes on strike, I never met a dragon I didn't like. If a dragon is lazy or terribly officious, presiding at board meetings, or washing dishes, or friendly and smiling, or growling a growl, or trampling a field, or riding a bike, I never met a dragon I didn't like. If stuffing or jogging or steaming in sauna, stomping the flora, annoying the fauna, not laughing at jokes or laughing too loud, leaving parties early or avoiding the crowd, it's hard to know what he likes the least, spinach, avocado, man, or beast. But fishing for perch or fishing for pike or singing a song or hiking a hike, I know what we must be much alike, 'cause I never met a dragon I didn't like, and better still, it seems to me, I never met a dragon who didn't like me. My dragon. Are you getting the pictures? I know Dudley Dragon, he comes to play with me, the very pleasantest of present company. He isn't very large, and he isn't very small. He isn't very short, nor even very tall. It's very hard to say just what his measurements would be, but if you want to measure, then you can measure me. He always looks at me the way I look at him, and the way friends look at us is the way we look at them. I know friends think it's strange to see us play together, inside and outside, in all kinds of weather. But dragons have a way of making you forget when your ears are cold or your feet are wet, if you have the snuffles or when you stub your toe, even if your fever's up when your spirit's low. Whoever knows a dragon surely understands just how nice a friend he is if given half a chance. But if you've ever known one to roll with you in clover, or only known a bad one, then I'll send mine right over. A dragon's bluff. A dragon may bluff with a bellow inspired. It's a dragon's way, though it may seem strange. What he really wants is to be admired, and to be accepted with no change. A dragon is lonely as I am lonely, and a dragon wants are the same as mine, to be liked or loved as dragon only, and not for a prince that may come in time. Goodbye. My dragon looks lonely, and I don't know why. He seems sad, I'm sure he'll cry. I've tried to tickle to make him smile, but he seems sadder all the while. He's such a friend I hate to see, my funny dragon so suddenly, a sad, sad dragon, a shiny tear, leaving his eye to roll down his ear. So I try to cheer him as best I can, but he says, you're fast becoming a man. You start school in just a week, and I'll have no one to play hide and seek. Boys and girls are not the only ones around who do get lonely. I'll miss you and you miss me. You'll miss me, he said. It seems so dragonly. And then with a sad little smile and a tear in his eye, Dudley Dragon waved goodbye. Done. I think Mom's gonna bring this to Sweden for you, so you can destroy it.
Hello.
Road trips in the U.S. are very long.